Okay, before the activity of you just going and exploring all the insight tabs and looking through all the data for your own account, remember this, please remember this, because this is the key to Facebook. This is the key to everything that I really haven't mentioned yet. It's all about consistency. That's what Facebook want. That's what Facebook reward. Facebook want to be around in 20, 40, 100 years. So they don't want brands that are going to come in and be a flash in the pan and then disappear within days. They want brands that are going to be consistent. So don't overdo yourself. Don't burn out quickly. Make sure that you are consistent on Facebook and you'll see massive, 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 massive results from it. So making sure you schedule insight accountability sessions is very, very key. And I would do this at the time just before you're scheduling, when you're batching your content for your content calendar. So I'd come in maybe on a Friday and of every week or every 2 weeks and go through the insights and write down the activities that we did in this lecture and make sure that we are figuring out what our fans like, figuring out what's helping our page grow the most, figuring out what's helping us sell the most products, and analyzing exactly to the very fine detail what that is. Now, when we do that, we'd come back on the Saturday then and then maybe do a month or 2 weeks worth of content. So do the next 2 weeks worth of content and then go through the results of that content in the next 2 weeks. So that next Friday, and then do it again on repeat, and almost use that as a game. Almost be like, cool, these are my shots I'm going to take over the next 2 weeks. I can't wait to get into the data, dissect it, and see how I go and figure out why I went well or why I didn't go too well. And remember, split test everything. Stop doing things that aren't going well and keep doing or do more of the things that are doing fantastically. And specifically, do more of the things that are doing fantastically for people that aren't you. Other people's accounts, really, really key. So it's very helpful and almost critical. I would say if you take one thing away from this course, just schedule this accountability session. Because as long as you're improving every single week what type of content you're posting and your engagement on it and your call to actions on it, you're going to see massive, massive results, even without using any other of these advanced and cool strategies inside this course. So scheduling time to stay on top of your insights is important so that you can adapt quickly, because your audience is always changing, and your insights and what your audience what your audience are liking is always changing. Also, Facebook is always changing. They're going to reward you for different things. So you can't just do this one time and be like, that's our goal for the year now. We know what they want. You need to be in here at least once a month. That would be the minimum that I would schedule it if I were you. Once a month, come in and figure out what's working, do more of it, figure out what's not working, and stopping it. So create a routine for yourself. So put it into your diary now. I'm stressing this because it is so important. Put it into your diary, write a quick note, set an alarm on your phone, tell your device to remind you every 2 weeks, and maybe get a glass of wine or a healthy snack or some water and put some music on and just dive into this data. Start enjoying it, because this really is, it's less of the creative side and more the logical detail side. But if you can get someone to do this for you, if that's not you, or you do it yourself, you are going to see insane, incredible results. This is where you really can pull ahead of the rest of the competition, pull ahead of all your other competitors who are out there trying to sell the same product or service or something similar to you, and they're going to watch you skyrocket away to the moon, selling your product, selling your service, and getting just ridiculously high engagement on all your posts. They're going to be really jealous, and they're not even going to be able to figure out what it is. They're going to try and copy you, but they're not really going to be digging into the insights. They don't know all these hacks and strategies that you know. So this is your key. This is your ticket to be the best, and this is the ticket to really monopolize a niche over the long term and be consistent with it.